What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show starring Maxwell Smart. He starts out with 3 p.m. Eastern action, and he closes up at 8:30 p.m. with Florida State, Georgia Tech. 9 games on the card and some big marquee matchups. He's got the big Clemson game, Clemson, Virginia Tech. He's got the Illinois-Minnesota game on his card. He's got some exciting stuff. If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link on the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively at odds.com. And we move on. 6 p.m. Eastern action. Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Their football team is 9-0. Their basketball team is 4-0 versus Wofford Terriers, 2-2, 2-0 at home. We're at Jerry Richardson Indoor Stadium, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Let's see what I'm getting here. What's going on? Why am I not? Let me just move over here. Thought that I had everything up here. All right, here we go. Coastal Carolina right now, 5.5-point dogs. The total at 147.5. And when you study a team like Coastal Carolina, you can understand why Max does not include teams in his data that aren't Division I. Coastal Carolina's opened their season with 4 straight wins, but 3 of them have come against Div 3 NC Wesleyan, NAIA Columbia International Rams, and Div 3 Greensboro Pride. Now, they won each game by 50-plus points. They did beat North Carolina Central Eagles 78-71. So we can study that game. They shot 48.1% from the field, 46.7% from 3. They would have won comfortably had they not turned the ball over 21 times. Wofford opened up its campaign with an 88-49 win over Div 2 Toccoa Falls. Toccoa Falls 10 years ago was Div 2 champions 3 out of 4 years. Now they're a bad Div 2 team, but they also have a 111-37 win. 111-37 win over Carver College of the National Christian College Athletic Association under their belt. Nice little 84-point win there. Then they went to number 19 Richmond and almost beat the Spiders 77-72 as 12.5-point underdogs, earning respect. Then they went to South Florida. They lose 58-56, but they were 3-point dogs, and they covered. So Wofford has earned their stripes, where Coastal Carolina, question is out, whether they are a good basketball team, and not to pay too much attention to the 4-0. Let's see what Max is doing here. Wofford, 5.5-point favorites. Take it away.
Yeah, listen, Jim, with Coastal Carolina, this is an impressive offensive team. I just don't think that we have enough proof of it yet. I think against North Carolina Central, you're right. The 3-point shot was dropping. DeAnthony Tipler and Devontae Jones, these are the guys that you got to be chasing off the 3-point line. Wofford has small guards, so that could be a problem in this particular matchup. Then you're aided by Missouri State transfer Tyreek Dixon, who's found a level of scoring that you can only say is based off playing non-D1 competition, because there's no goddamn way that he's scoring those types of points against any conferences that aren't from the MEAC, SWAC, or lower. With Tyreek Dixon, definitely with his ball defending, it's going to be important. That's something that is clear as day. And when it comes to Jones and Tipler, it doesn't matter who you're playing. When you're making free throws or you're missing free throws, that tells a tale. And that usually is something that just carries over. I think that this Coastal Carolina is going to rely on a lot of ball distribution from a lot of different guys, including a Brima Deba. He's got to come in. He's got to distribute. He's a guy that can give you close to double digits every night. It's just a matter of him being able to also get on the glass and also get his teammates better looks. In the front court, Wofford's going to definitely have the advantage against Assam Mustafa and Tim Caesar. They get good play, but they're both foul prone. And against Wofford's attack with their little guards that drive to the rim, it's a lot of temptation for any big man to try and go and get themselves a block. When we're talking about Wofford, we talk about Storm Murphy, and we talk about Storm Murphy some more. Storm is a storm, all right? I don't know if he moonlights as an X-Men, but I wouldn't doubt it. The kid can play ball, and losing Nathan Hoover, losing other guys, Keve Aluma that should have been playing with him, has not stopped him. This team has done a really good job of recruiting, of getting on the transfer market. They brought in BJ Mack from South Florida. Him and Messiah Jones have been the messiah of the front court for this team. They're averaging 20 and 14 together. Obviously, that we put an asterisk beside that. But if you watch Messiah and BJ against South Florida, if you watch them against Richmond, you know what you're going to get. Clutch performances, clutch plays, hustle, grind, and this is a game where I think that the small guards, Trey Hollowell and Storm Murphy, run the show. They share the ball, they get the offense going, and they do the bulk of the scoring. These are guys that you can probably expect to give you 30 points a game combined and 8 assists. So I think that's solid production. I think that with Wofford, defense is going to be critical against this type of offensive team. They can go inside, they can shoot, but I do think Wofford will be up to the challenge. I took Wofford -5, and I'll take them -5.5 on the show.
You won't have to, because Circa is still has a -5 available at -110, so we can lock you in right where you
Sign me up, sir.
Wofford Terriers -5 and -110 for Max Wellsmart.